Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to make this video really quick for you guys. I'm about to head out to the gym and I've been sitting here for a very long time this morning. Even though it's only 11:15, we start the days at 5 a.m. Just looking at what happened overseas, the bond market, the dollar, the VIX, looking at all of that and putting it in our Discord group. So, like I said, gonna try to make this super fast. As you can see from the thumbnail, from what we're looking at here, I made $380 scalping the Russell. Now, the way that I did this today was I was looking down here on the SPY, the 5-minute chart to be exact. This is what I was looking at for the potential to play reversals. So after you get some big sell-offs, it starts to consolidate a little bit and then starts to move on up, waiting for that next 5-minute candle. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm talking about. And I got to get to these key levels too, but I just want to show you guys, because the point of this video is how to look at a different product, how to look at a different time frame to scalp futures. Because when you're scalping futures, the smallest moves can lead to a lot of money if you know where you're scalping from. So right here on the 5-minute chart, and you know what, I have to show you guys where we were coming from, why this was such an important level here. Yesterday, this saw a lot of demand down here, a lot of support, demand. When you see these big quick moves right into supply, when you see those quick moves, that means that there's supply up here, there's demand up here. So coming into today, what do you think I'm looking at? I'm looking at this level here. This is a very key level. So once we saw the 5-minute chart, I'm being patient here. Once you see that, it starts to wick down, and then explodes on up. Right in this candle here, you can see this really big candle. Now, it had a decent amount of volume. Obviously, off the open, you're going to see the most volume, but this was a nice candle here that exploded on up, started to make a new high on the 5-minute. So pulled back for 10 minutes, consolidated a little bit, gave those wick down to grab some orders, some stops, and then moved on up. During this 15 minutes here, this is where I'm scalping long the Russell. All right? So then we see that sells back on off. As it's coming back down to support, it breaks right through. It breaks right through. At this point, I'm not taking any longs until it starts to set up again. And that's what we saw right here. Starts to base out, making a higher high, and then another higher high, and you can see that it's trying to do another reversal. When you're in a downtrend like this, there's always going to be these pockets, right? These areas if you want to play reversals. I don't recommend trading against the trend. Looking at the 5-minute, it made things much clearer to me. I'm also trading a product that is outperforming the market. This is in the positive territory while all the other indexes are in the negative territory. So feeling much more comfortable going long on a product that is actually in the green for the day. But you can see trending down. This was trending up. So what changed here? Why did we go from trending up to then selling on off? Well, that's very simple. I'll show you guys here. On the VIX, we were gapping down. The futures were up, and then the VIX started to rip up off the open. All right. Same thing with the dollar. It was down in the pre-market, Great for equities. And then it ripped up. Equities sold off. This is something that you have to be aware of. Also, looking at the bond yields, because that's very important as well. Looking over at the bond yields, well, the 10-year, this has moved dramatically up on the day. It was down a lot to start the day. It was down a lot and then just rallied on up. See where this started? All the way down under 4. This hit a low down here of about 3.96 area. And then the market opened and it starts to rally on up. The market starts to pull on back. These are 3 things we're looking at. Now, we also had economic data come out at 10 o'clock in the morning that made the market sink. And that was the jolts right here. You had a forecast of 10 million job openings. You saw 10.7. This is a survey that's done every month. It collects data from employers about job openings. These have to be job openings where there's legitimately a position available. So if there's this much demand, right, for help, this used to be a good thing because of the supply chain. There wasn't enough help. Well, they have a lot of job openings. Companies need to hire. What is the Fed looking for? The Fed is looking for a slowing demand, not a lot of jobs. So the market pulled on back very clearly. During the day, the market pulled on back. So, and then especially at 10 a.m. when that news came out, we were over VWAP on the Russell, sold on off, and we've been making lower highs and lower lows since. So it's very important that you guys know when these data come out. We're in our Discord telling each other by the minute, hey, make sure you guys are aware in 2 minutes, a lot of data is coming out because it does move the markets and we're day trading. So you need to know this. You can't be in a trade here going long because things are breaking out and then you get stuffed because you forgot at 10 a.m. that there was key data. So my day, 380, too many trades, 14 trades, 15 canceled orders. 15 canceled orders. So that means I'm pulling my order out when I'm not seeing something that I like. And yep, that's basically it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this breakdown, this video, how I traded the day, how I used those reversals on the 5-minute to scalp on my 1 minute for the Russell. So hit that thumbs up. Like I said, if you're new, subscribe. We have new videos just about every single day. I'm also going live a lot more. So be on the lookout for that. Hit that bell icon so you know when I go live. All right. Take care, guys. See you on the next one.